Thank you for hanging out with me today. If you are new, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. And if not, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about Keli Mornay. She passed away on Sunday, June 6th, 2021. At about 3:45 in the morning, the police received a 911 call from her mother saying that her ex-boyfriend was at her home. And that right there tells me if she's calling, A, I'm curious how she found out that he was at her home at 3:45 in the morning. But B, that tells me if the mom is calling the police to tell them that he's at the home, not even that there's an incident happening necessarily, but just that he's there, then that tells me that there was already red flags that they were aware of. She broke up with him probably at least in part because she was afraid of him, and there was genuine fear there. They were concerned about him as a danger to her, maybe to their children, because they called just because he showed up. There was no mention of having a protection order or any type of a restraining order against him. That would be a reason that somebody might call and say, hey, this person's on the premises, but other than that, it's fear. It's experience with this person and fear. So police responded to a domestic related incident. Once they got on the scene, police found 34-year-old Keli Mornay of Biloxi and 44-year-old Byron Johnson of Gulfport, both dead from gunshot wounds. They also found their 7-month-old son suffering from a gunshot wound. That little boy was taken to the hospital where he later died from his injuries. Keli's 2 older sons, who were not with Johnson, like he was not the father of them, Aliano, 14, and Giovanni, 10, were both also in the home when Johnson showed up, but were able to get out of the home before the police arrived. So again, I don't know if the boys were there and heard the shots, or if the boys just knew to get out of the home when they found out that he was there. As far as history goes, Keli moved to the Mississippi Gulf Coast in 2017 with her 2 older boys, and then 7 months ago, she welcomed Brixx. Keli developed a passion for event planning and was a week away from getting her real estate license when she passed away. Her mother said that Keli made it a priority to have jobs in which she could manage her own schedule to maximize time with her children. As a single mom myself, who has made it a priority to have jobs that I could work my own schedule to maximize time with my children, I can 100% relate to that. That's where her life was headed, and she was excited about what was coming, and things were starting to pick up and looking good. She was getting super excited about what the future ahead had in store, her mom told reporters. According to his Facebook page, Johnson, I believe, had a business called Brixx Co., and he built brick mailboxes. That much I know because he had a few different pictures of his work there. I don't know if he did other stuff too. It kind of looked like maybe that was a thing. Maybe he's a contractor. But he definitely was an entrepreneur also and had his own business. So this guy wasn't like a scrub. A vigil was held at 7 p.m. on Saturday, June 12th at the beach east of Jones Park Pavilion in Gulfport.
Tonight, a moving and emotional vigil in honor of Keli Mornay and her 7-month-old baby boy, Brixx, who were shot to death June 6th. The gathering happening on the beach at Jones Park in Gulfport. Hundreds came to honor them. Part of the ceremony included tossing seashells inscribed with their names into the water. As music played, family and friends moved to tears as Keli and Brixx touched many lives. Although grieving, the family says they are being strong and holding the memories close to their hearts.
It is hard for me, but I feel I'm strong enough, and my mom taught me so well that I'm able to handle this, even though it is hard. But I'm more cherishing her memory than the grieving right now.
Look around us. Look at the people that love my daughter. I mean, I'm overwhelmed. And I'm just so thankful. And I feel like tonight is a night of rejoicing and celebration of their life. And that's it. That's what I feel.
I wanted to be about Keli's life, about her personality, what she brought to the Gulf Coast when they came into my life. And also, I want to make people aware of domestic violence. I want people to start talking to their daughters, talking to their friends, talking to their cousins, and find out what's going on in their life behind the doors.
A memorial service for Keli was listed scheduled on Monday, June 14th at the Corpus Christi Epiphany Catholic Church in New Orleans. It did not mention a memorial service for Brixx, but I'm guessing that probably they were together. Looking ahead, on November 6th of 2021, a benefit concert is going to be held at the Golden Nugget Resort and Casino's Grand Ballroom. Sophisticated Ladies Productions LLC is hosting the benefit honoring Keli and Brixx. It will include a night of dining, live entertainment, and speakers who are survivors of domestic violence, who will share their stories and how survival is possible. Since their murders, Keli's mother has taken up the cause against domestic violence and intimate partner homicide. She created the Keli and Brixx Foundation, whose mission is to raise awareness for domestic violence and to support victims. Renata has been telling Keli and Brixx's story to anyone who will listen. She and I actually connected through Facebook because she had posted about the story there, and I'm honored to be able to interview her soon. Renata always told Keli that she had the name of a star, and one day it would be in lights. Now obviously this was not the spotlight that she had intended for her daughter, but she hopes that Keli will be a bright light to shine on and help eradicate domestic violence. An education fund GoFundMe page has also been established for Keli's surviving 2 sons. I will link to that in the description. Aliana Orozco, Keli's oldest son, said she was beautiful, amazing, gorgeous. She was the best. He said laughing with my mom was the best thing that I could do with my mom. Whether that would be with the whole family or just us 2 talking, it was the best. Her mom, Renata Patterson, said that she was very loving and that drew people to her. She was like a magnet. She loved her boys and would do anything, really anything for them. Keli's stepfather, Robert Patterson, said, "I can't describe this type of pain. When it hits you all of a sudden, this is something that you see on TV somewhere else, somebody else. If there's any father out there that's got a daughter, we're supposed to protect our women. We are." The final moments with his mother and youngest brother are moments that Aliano will never forget. The last thing I said to him or got to do with him was kiss him all up on his neck, and he was just laughing. And then he went to sleep. Yeah, it was nice to have another little brother. She told me she was proud of me. I'm just so thankful that she got to tell me that as the last thing she told me. They will be remembered for the love and the light that they brought to those who knew them. Keli's bright smile and outgoing personality made her a friend to many. She was a devoted, loving mother to her 3 sons, and the birth of Keli's youngest son, Brixx Noella, born October 22nd, 2020, was cause for celebration. His luminous eyes and inquisitive spirit were sure to brighten your heart. If you or somebody that you know is in a relationship that is scaring them, if you're concerned for your safety, if they're concerned for their safety, please don't try to go through it alone. Reach out, call the National Domestic Violence Hotline. They can get you information about resources that are local to your area. Until I see you again, stay safe.